Order filled.
Hey everyone, John Henry here from School of Trade, and today we're going to be taking a look at a double bottom long here. Let me get my orders in place. So we're going long 4 contracts here, and that's just because the stop size on this one is just gorgeous. We're looking at a 13-tick stop, which is just, you can't really ask for much better than that when you're talking about a price action setup. We're looking at our first target here at 82.36. We're going to take off 2 contracts there, and we're going to try to take 2 more off up here at 59. Get that taken off up there. So right now we're long 4 contracts at 82.03. Our stop is down below the swing low here at 81.90. Looking at the first 2 contracts getting taken off at 82.37, and then the second 2 contracts getting taken off up here at 82.59. So let me get this off there. So the idea behind this setup is we've been coming down really all morning here on crude oil. But I mean, if we zoom out a little bit here, we've really just been mostly sideways. You can see since midnight, really haven't gone anywhere. Attempted to go up and then just failed right back down. Now that moved down, that started coming into an area where we were starting to form a little bit of a trend line through here, and you can see that trend line was broken back here, kind of rattled around a little bit, revisited those lows one more time. Now that low is the interesting point. That's why I have an arrow drawn on there, because when we came back to that low, look at that big old bullish reversal candle off that level. Now you could have entered early just on that candle right there and just buy, you know, a little bit above that candle. I opted to wait just a little bit more. I wanted to see a little bit more conviction from it. The sellers attempted to come in here and then they just shot right back up again. So we're getting in on that reversal there. A little bit later in the trade, but in this case, I mean, we only gave a difference of 2 ticks. So not a huge deal by any means, and we're still in early enough to catch a nice move. Now it is a little bit early. We're only 7 o'clock, 7:20 in the morning here. So this is kind of an early morning move, but this is the type of pattern that if you're up early enough to see it, or if you're in the office early enough, and you catch this kind of move, this typically leads into a reversal up until the open. When you get that kind of reversal up into the open is usually where it reverses and comes back down again. So I'm looking at taking hopefully my second target off by around 9 o'clock or so, and then we can look for a potential reversal just right back down to continue that trend to the downside. So again, we're in long right now at 82.03. Because it's so early in the morning, it's probably going to take quite a bit of time for this to actually go anywhere. So we'll be back in a little while, and we'll see if we can start getting some movement up to get that target at 82.36. All right, we're back. I just wanted to do a quick little update here. I'm locking my stop in a little bit closer, 82.01, and I'm moving my target down a little bit to 82.31. That initial move higher here, we came really, really close to our target, 2-3 ticks away, and then started fading right back. They tried to buy the EMA through here, and they quickly failed as well. Now, the interesting thing is, all the people that bought back here, if you move your stop to break even too early, you got stopped out to the tick, and actually twice. Now, the reason I'm moving my stop a little bit closer is because now we have another double bottom pattern setting up with another entry trigger. If you wanted to add already, you could have added more at 82.15 or so right back up. Now, because I'm utilizing this as the double bottom, I'm going to use the swing high that we formed on that move up around about 740 or so. That'll be my target. So 82.31 is the first target. That'll be 28 ticks. And that's just, you know, kind of a judgment call really, but that allows us to lock our stop into 2 ticks. So you have a 2-tick stop with, in this case, a target of 28 ticks. So you can't really ask for a much better area to be in that. Now, again, it's kind of a judgment call, but I really don't want to see this come back. Not after we came that close to our target and then faded off. We really didn't show much support at the EMA. They did attempt to buy it and then they attempted to sell it, but now we're breaking back above it. I need to see it break above this high, and because of that, I'm going to lock my target in a little bit closer. So 82.31 is our target. Again, that gives us 28 ticks. With that said, 28, 2 contracts off there will be 56. So right now we actually got 56 ticks locked in. Now, because our stop is so tight, I'm not even going to worry about moving it to break even. I'm going to leave it in the structural area underneath this double bottom at 82.01. Our second target is more than far enough away. You know, we still have that level at that was at negative 100% that probably filled on that move up, but there's no need in taking on any unnecessary risk. So if we move that up, actually, you can kind of see the problem that we were looking, it never actually filled it. Our target was at 82.36. I doubt that we would have gotten a fill there, and now it's fading off. So it's a good thing that we moved our target down here. Just in case it does fail, we'll give 2 ticks back on 2 contracts, so 4 ticks, not a huge deal. So overall, right now, I'll get rid of that. Our stop is at -2, not a big loss by any means. If it does come back back on us. But we have our first target taken off at 56 ticks, looking to take another 56 off up at the highs there, and that'll be 2 more contracts. So it'll give us 168 ticks if we can get that move up. So now we're just kind of waiting to see if it wants to rise higher, and we'll see what they want to do. Coming into about 8:20, gold open right around the corner, firing off actually right now in, well, a couple minutes here, about a minute. And then we'll be looking at the 9 o'clock open for hopefully a continued move to the upside, and then we'll look for a reversal off of those highs. So we'll see if they want to follow through with what we're thinking they're going to do, and we'll be back in a little bit. All right, we're coming into the 9 o'clock open here on crude. Okay, well, there we go. I did lock my stop up a little bit closer. We had this little kind of block area of consolidation that formed here. Had a fake break on the highs, fake break on the lows, and then pushed back up again, so my stop went underneath there. Let me just cancel that really quick. So now that the 9 o'clock open is hitting, we got our targets filled. That's fine. We're up 168 ticks before the market even opened, or within a minute after it opened. But that being said, looking at this, we had that morning reversal that we were expecting at around 7 o'clock, bounced up, had another double bottom. It allowed us to get our stop closer. Then we hit our target, second target. Now I'm expecting crude oil to start reversing off of these highs. One thing to keep in mind is through these highs back here, we had that initial high of the morning back at 330, right through this area as well. And I don't know if they're going to get up that high, back up to around 82.70. We are at a 200% extension. If we measure that double bottom down here, that's where we took our secondary target. So if we draw this up to there, we're rejecting that 200% extension 82.60 right away. So if this starts looking like it's going to close to the downside, this is the area that you look for reversal to just drop price right back down to those lows. So it depends on what they want to do here. We're out already, but we will be definitely paying attention to a possible reversal off these highs, see if they can drop it back down. But that's going to be the trade today, 168 ticks, beautiful trade to the upside. If you have any questions about it, feel free to send an email to School of Trade. Don't forget to check out our trial at schooloftrade.com. And as always, we'll catch you next time.